Being in the public eye for all of my adult life has been both fulfilling and exhausting. The fans have backed and supported me to the top of two remarkably similar industries. In professional wrestling, I hit the pinnacles both in the United States and in Japan. Then, in one of the most abrupt left turns in history, I entered the testosterone-fueled chaos of monster trucks, taking 2 world championships away from the good old boys. Through the process, I traveled the world a couple times over, finding fame and incredible pain in Australia. Those who clamored for autographs after the matches or waited patiently to talk with me in 5-hour-long lines at the Monster Jam pit parties thought they knew me a little bit. Maybe they called me by my real name instead of Madusa or Alundra Blayze, mentioned my Minnesota upbringing, or brought me a Butterfinger candy bar. Little girls and boys wore their pink tutus, tiaras, and Queen of Carnage t-shirts, and gave me tight hugs and said they wanted to follow in my footsteps. I smiled, laughed, and played nice, but none of them knew me. They didn't know the depths of despair I faced growing up. Poverty was one thing, but at the extremes, I craved love and attention from a mother unable to give it, and I was sexually abused by the man I had been told was my father. They didn't understand my fight-or-flight instinct that makes up my very core, an ongoing battle. And they certainly never knew of my continual heartbreak, my failure. I wanted to be a mom, something I never had myself, really, desperately. In 2 male-dominated sports, pregnancy was frowned upon. But I tried. Lord, how I tried. 2 separate tubal pregnancies nearly killed me. 3 IVFs didn't work. I miscarried a few times and had an adoption fall apart at the last minute. It tortures me now, and talking about my inability to be a mother openly for the first time for this book has not helped. Nothing will ever help. Instead, I do what I have always done, throw myself into my work. I cannot sit still, or I think too much about it all. I have overcome the bumps of the ring and track and have evolved. Whether it's public speaking or private life coaching sessions, I aim to make a difference. I've adapted and can game with the best of them on Twitch, share on social media, and come up with ideas for products labeled with the Madusa name, keeping the brand alive. The title of this book, The Woman Who Would Be King, came from Paul Heyman, and it fits. I blazed and blazed trails, created controversy, defied gender rules, tossed convention, and a title belt, into the trash. I never settled, and nor should you. I have been working on my autobiography, on and off, for 30 years. This book is very much like I am. It jumps around like a caffeinated bunny with the attention span of a kindergartner who always wants to touch, taste, experience life to its fullest.